Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkland podcast. I'm your new host, Will Doble. Here's my producer, Gabe Chase.
Yeah, and we're happy to welcome senior gymnast Elyse Wenner.
All right, welcome to the podcast, Elyse.
Thank you.
Very excited to have you on. So you're obviously going to LSU for gymnastics. Very exciting.
Yep.
I have a few questions for you. So what exactly inspired you to pursue gymnastics? Was there a certain point where you decided like this is what I want to do?
A couple years ago, it was a little rough in gymnastics. I was getting a little unmotivated, but I had a good year and then got motivated again and just decided to finish out what I started and obviously got to LSU. So worked out.
Yeah. What was your deciding factor of LSU? What was the one thing you loved the most?
All sports school.
Yeah.
Love sports. South. Love the coaches. Love the girls. Team's great. Campus is great. Schools education is great there too. So.
Yeah, checked all your boxes. Yeah, for sure. So what are you excited about for when you get there at LSU and start your collegiate career?
I'm excited that it's more of a team sport when you're in college because right now it's more individual, but when you get to college you're doing it for your team.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. You have any memorable moments of your career?
Probably I won nationals this past year and I won 2 events last year, so probably that.
Mm-hmm. What did nationals look like?
So you're in a group with 7 girls from your region, and there's 8 regions, I think. 7. Yeah, there's 8, and there's 7 girls in each from your age group, and you all just compete against each other. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was that like a long journey of getting to nationals?
Yeah, so you have to make it to states. You have all season to make it to states and regionals, and you have to qualify top 7 at regionals to go to nationals.
Okay.
And nationals was in Florida this year.
Fun. A lot of traveling, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously academics is a part of school or a part of your career. Like, how do you balance all your gymnastics and working out with your school?
I leave school early after 4th period. I go home, eat lunch, and then go to practice for 4 hours. I go till 4:30, and then I come home and do my online school and repeat it
every day.
over and over.
Yeah. How many days a week are you practicing? 7?
5.
5 days a week?
I
Okay.
don't train Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Take a break.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always important. So obviously, a common question that people wanted me to ask, you're friends with Livy Dunn.
Yep.
People want to know if I'm going to homecoming with her, and obviously that's a popular question, but I really don't think I'm really going to go with her. I just want to keep it low key.
Yeah.
I don't want all that attention on me, and obviously her too. So
Hard to back off then.
yeah,
Maybe prom.
maybe prom, if she really wants to, but again, just trying to keep it low key.
Yeah. Well, she wants to.
Yeah. I mean, obviously knew that. So how do you become friends with Livy Dunn?
I met her at the football game last year with Paul Skeens.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. And then she came in, sit next to me.
Yeah.
And then we talked for a while. And then we got to watch a practice. So, and she was injured, her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So she was talking to us half the time.
Yeah.
Got to talk to her a lot.
Something not many people know about her.
Something, probably, I don't know. She's kind of shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of shy, but yeah, she's not the most outgoing, but she's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever practiced with her or gone
No.
through a practice?
I've just watched her. We just sat there and talked to the coaches and the girls if they
Mhm.
wanted to come up to us, but we watched them practice.
Yeah.
Not with them, but yeah, she's really humble.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever met you? So you met Paul Skees?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your opinion on him?
He's great.
Yeah.
He's really tall.
Mm-hmm.
He's,
I've heard a lot of people say I'm a better baseball player than him,
Oh.
and
sure.
I don't know. I feel like the rumors are true, but I think we should set up a live at bats between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
How tall is he? 6'7"?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Well, you're beating him. So.
Exactly. It doesn't even throw that hard. So speaking of baseball, your family, your dad played in the pros.
Yep.
How many years did he play?
In the pros?
Yeah.
I think 5.
Was he in the minors for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did that journey look like for him?
He played high school baseball and football.
Where?
Emmaus. Yeah.
Sad to hear. Sad to hear.
Yeah, very. And he liked baseball better. Oh, he also played basketball, but he wanted to pursue baseball. So he went to college at, oh my God, I'm blanking. Rider University for baseball. He was there for, I think, 2 years. And then he got drafted and moved to, he was in California, Arizona, all this stuff. Yeah.
A lot of traveling. Yeah. So how many years in the minors do you know?
I don't know.
Don't know exactly. Does his career have any effect on you?
He definitely motivates me to, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty cool that he did that. He's very driven, so I guess it's a good thing to have.
Yeah. So what was your family support like with you through gymnastics?
They're very supportive. My dad probably knows more about gymnastics than I do. Literally everything he knows. He knows all the recruits. He knows for every sport, every sport at LSU especially right now. But they're very supportive.
Yeah.
Both of them go to all my meets. They will drive me to camps or we fly and they both went on visits. They're both coming with me to the visit in 2 weeks or whenever it is. Yeah, every time there's something wrong, they just do stuff to help me. So
yeah. So like, how often are you traveling throughout your season?
This year I think we only have states and one other meet in Pennsylvania. So the rest are out of state. Maryland, New Jersey. We have one in Florida. Nationals is going to be in Utah this year. Regionals is normally in Virginia. We always have meets in Virginia.
Yeah. Do you ever think like traveling gets too much for you? Do you ever wish you were home?
No.
No, you like it? Yeah.
I like being places because I feel like when I'm here, I just live the same day over and over. So it's good to like go out. And we're going to Florida, so I'm going to Disney.
Yeah.
And I love Disney, so. But we always end up going places that are super cool. 2 years ago, I was in Arizona and I was in Oklahoma, so places I've never seen before. But
yeah. When you are home outside gymnastics, what does a normal day look like for Elyse?
Hanging out with my friends, getting food all the time.
What's your favorite food stop locally?
Wingstop.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't go wrong with Wingstop. I find myself spending too much money on DoorDash from there. It gets dangerous. Yeah.
I'm going today.
Yeah, that makes sense. So like after a tough day of training, like how do you unwind? How do you take a break from gymnastics?
I go home and either watch a movie or I literally hate being alone, so I just ask my friends to go get ice cream or something.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie to watch? Any preferences? Hangover? That's a good movie. Who's like your biggest inspiration? What motivates you the most to be a gymnast?
I don't know. Just everybody that's good at gymnastics. I'm like, wow. Like everybody in college. A couple girls at LSU are just great. It's good to watch them, and now I know them, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty motivating because then you get to just be like them. Like I'll be on TV in a couple years like them, so it's pretty cool.
So what are your future goals for gymnastics? Like, where do you want to see yourself in a few years?
I want to win a national championship at LSU because they just did their first one last year. So it'd be pretty cool to do that again. But for me personally, probably just to compete at any chance I get, just to work as hard as I can, just to compete. Maybe 3 events. Well, I want to compete all around, but.
What does that mean to compete all around?
All 4 events. Vault, bars, beam, floor. Because when you go to college, it's like you train and you might not train all events, like you're going to compete them. So if you can train all of them and compete all of them, it's kind of rare in college gymnastics. Yeah. They pick their best top 6 and they compete.
Would you consider yourself one of the top 6, or do you think you could see yourself there?
Definitely on some events. On others, maybe not, but I could get there.
Mhm.
They just get better as you do them more. So.
Yeah. It's competitive.
Yeah.
You're competitive. So do you have any plans for after gymnastics? Like, what does your career look like when you're, finally you're done with gymnastics?
I have no idea.
Any interests?
I think being a cop would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrest some people?
Yeah. Or like looking at crime scenes.
Okay.
That would be cool. But I also maybe want to be a teacher.
Okay.
So all over the place.
Mhm.
I really have no idea.
So NIL is something that's big nowadays. Livy Dunn's obviously has been making a lot of money. Do you ever see yourself using your gymnastics platform as something to, influence other people?
Yeah, I do. I know, like right now, I have the opportunity to, and I have kind of done something, but some things don't work out, and then I just think when I go to LSU, like it's gonna be easier to get stuff, like get people to come to me. Also, I'm not good at keeping up with things like online, so
Yeah.
I like posting regularly is just not. I need
Not
someone
for
to do
you.
that for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Hire a manager.
yeah.
What was your favorite thing about Baton Rouge?
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only campus.
Around it's not so
It's
nice.
Not so nice around.
Any good food spots down there?
I like a place called Walk-Ons, but people would probably say different because I'm not a seafood person.
Yeah, there's a lot of seafood down there.
But Walk-Ons has really good wings and fries.
Mhm.
So if you want wings and fries,
It's a place to
place
be.
go.
I'm assuming your favorite food is wings.
Wings and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese all the way. Like I would choose that over anything.
If you could have dinner with 3 LSU former athletes, who would they be?
Joe Burrow.
Why?
Look at him.
Just looks alone?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
never met him.
All right.
But I think he looks fun. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe he's funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably. Wait, didn't Shaq go to LSU?
Shaq did, in fact, go to LSU.
Yeah, Shaq. And who else? Who's the other? I feel like there's another basketball player. Does Livy count?
Livy can
'Cause
count.
I would go to dinner with
But you already
Livy.
met her.
You're right. I've also already been to dinner with her. But I think it'd still be cool again.
Yeah.
Just
And
run it
where
back.
would you go? You
Um,
can't say Wingstop.
I'd go somewhere nice. Like a nice steakhouse.
Hmm. Any good steakhouses down in Louisiana?
I was at a place, but I have no idea what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you ever been to Disney Springs?
I have.
Have you ever been to Raglan Road?
No, I've been to Disney before.
So
They have good
they're the
steaks
best.
down there. Yeah.
I would definitely go there.
So if you could watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Twilight.
I don't think I have ever seen that
Never
movie.
seen Twilight.
I have not.
It's just, I mean, it's long. It's 2 hours long.
Okay.
It's, I don't know. It's just like a comfort movie. I also grew up like watching it with my grandma
Mm-hmm.
daily.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a great movie. People say different, but
Can't say I've ever watched it.
well, I think you need to. But if you don't like it, then don't put that on me.
Okay.
That's you.
All right. So I feel like a lot of times people fall in gymnastics. Is that true?
Yes.
Do you have any funny moments of you like embarrassing yourself?
One time at a meet, I did you don't even know what these things are.
No, I don't.
I did a back handspring. Do you know what back handspring is?
I think so.
Do you know what a layout step out is?
No.
It's a back handspring in the hands.
Okay.
So I did that on the beam.
Okay.
I split it
Okay.
like fully.
I bet that hurt.
Yeah, it did.
Um,
I definitely have another one. Oh my gosh,
do we have videos of this?
I do.
Can we pull them up?
So I was on bars. This was a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what a Delchev is, but it's a release.
No.
You let go and then you like turn and flip and catch the bar again.
Okay.
Well, I did it, but I let go too late and I landed on the bar, like completely landed on it. and
Yeah.
got knocked off.
Ever had any bad injuries from things like this?
No.
Was
You
it?
know, I did break my thumb
Mm-hmm.
on my own leg doing a side aerial.
Explain that.
My thumb, I like went down and my thumb went into my thigh and it broke.
Snapped. It's not fun.
No.
Do you think I could compete in gymnastics?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a little hesitation there.
If you started practicing like 2 years ago.
What about now?
If you started practicing now and you wanted to do it now,
Yeah.
I think you'd have a little bit of trouble.
I feel like I'm a pretty athletic person.
Well, yeah. You know what? Some events might not be that hard, but would you do beam?
I could do beam.
You could do beam.
I could do beam. I have good balance.
All right.
So one thing we want to bring to the student section, the Trojan Pack, is backflips. My friend Max Esteban and I. Do you think you could teach us how to do a backflip?
Yes.
Do you think we're able to do backflips?
Yeah. It just depends on how high you can jump. Like,
I feel like I could jump pretty
if
high.
you can jump, it's not that hard. Like, it's really not hard. A back tuck is not that hard.
I've seen Max try one on the beach. It's not pretty to watch. I won't lie.
He can't do it.
He can. It's not. It's pretty bad. He kind of does like a twist in it.
If you can do it on a trampoline,
You can
done
do it
on
on.
a trampoline.
I've done it into a pool.
You've never done it on a trampoline.
I can't say I have.
Well,
I don't think I've ever attempted.
you might have to do that before you do it on the ground.
Okay. I mean, I can
If
do
you
it.
can do it on the trampoline, you can do it on the ground.
All right. I feel like that's light.
I could teach it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Sorry, Max, if you're watching this for making fun of you. So what does it look like? Does competing a team event, like does a team win or do you win individually?
You win.
You win?
It's like right now, every team has a different amount of people. So
Mhm.
you just compete with your team. You're not with anybody else. And you get individually scored. And then at the end, there's individual awards.
Yeah.
In college, it's different because you're competing for a team score, not an individual score.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't compete all 4 events normally. But no, you're competing individually.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
How do you celebrate wins? Go out, get Wingstop.
We always claim when we're in Virginia that we're gonna jump in the ocean afterwards.
Okay.
We never have.
You never have?
Because we go mid-February
Mm-hmm.
and it's freezing. But we get food or we get crumble, and then we all like sleep in a hotel room
Mm-hmm.
together.
What's your favorite memory, team memory of being away?
I would say probably I like where did we go? We went to Georgia last year. And we went to an escape room.
Mm-hmm.
We did an escape room together. That was interesting.
Did you escape?
They did. Me and my one friend. Like, I can't do escape rooms. It's so difficult for me. I feel so dumb when I do them. So that was interesting. But we did get out after. I think we had like 30 seconds left. But
Yeah.
we got out. That was fun.
That's all that
And we went to
matters.
dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Is there a certain area you guys like to travel to?
We go to Virginia Beach a lot. That's probably that's probably where we've been.
Most common spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I feel like we go to Florida a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We were in New Orleans a couple years ago.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
What's your craziest story you have behind gymnastics?
There's not that many, believe it or not. Crazy like what?
Like, just this wouldn't have happened unless I'm doing gymnastics.
Oh. Probably just my friends. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I wouldn't know any of my friends if I didn't do gymnastics, so. Well, obviously, LSU wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, for
if it
sure.
weren't for gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. If you couldn't go to LSU, where would you go? Or it's like your top 3 or 5?
LSU, Utah. If I didn't go to LSU, I'd go to Utah. 'Cause Utah's so pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty nice up there.
And then probably Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been there so many times. I've been to Kentucky like 10, 11 times.
Yeah.
I love Kentucky. It's great. Coaches are great.
So SEC sports, they're pretty big. What does it look like as a gymnast? What does that sports environment look like?
If you're in an SEC school, it's crazy. Or Big Ten, Pac-12, those. Anything other than that, I don't really know what it's like. But I know SEC meets are insane. I know like LSU meets are insane. It's like you're watching a basketball game. It's crazy. There's people everywhere. Like they hand out the shaker things.
Yep.
Everybody has on. It's crazy. Lights are going crazy. There's fire.
Do you think like the Trojan Pack could come to one of your events?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Do usually a lot of people go?
Yeah, it's sold out.
For your events?
For mine?
Yes.
I think you guys would be bored out of your mind. For LSU, I think that would be cool. But if you came to mine,
we can get a big crowd there. I feel like.
If you guys can get a crowd, then sure, have at it. But
will you be in attendance tonight at tonight's football game versus William Allen?
Yes, I will be.
A lot of people going to that game. It should be a good game.
Yeah.
Parkland's gonna win by a lot though. Is there something on your bucket list that you want to check off before you leave for college? Anything you want to do this summer?
Well, I'm going to Costa Rica
in
June.
For how long?
A week.
You do anything fun there?
We're doing zip line. We're horseback riding on the beach. And I think that's it, but it's really nice, the place that we're staying at.
Yeah. Will you still be training there? Like, are you going to do any workouts or just vacation?
That's my break. Yeah. We don't have an off season. So
you're constantly working. Yeah, it's good to take breaks. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Trust the process. Or actually, no. Just probably everything happens for a reason, because there's so many times where something happens and I think everything's going to be the worst thing ever. Like, it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
And then it works out in the end. So every time something happens, that always happens. So probably that.
Yeah. Was there one person specifically in your life that, affected your career or impacted you in a good way?
Definitely my coaches. They're great. They support me through everything. They also have known me since I was little, like 6, 7.
Have you been at the same gym since you were little?
Yeah. I used to go to a different gym, and then I moved to a different gym. And then coaches broke off, so I went to that gym. But I've been with them since I was 6.
Yeah.
So.
How many coaches in total do you have, and like what does that look like?
So we kind of alternate. We go from normally 4. There's always 4 coaches, but they kind of rotate out because my one coach doesn't come as much anymore. So another one fills in for him from a different gym. He comes in like 2 days a week. But we have 3 main coaches, and they're always there.
Yeah. So obviously gymnastics is, something you're very good at. Any other hidden talents you have that not many people know about? I
think I'm good at volleyball.
Think and are 2 different things.
Well, I think I'm good at volleyball, like beach volleyball. I can play good beach volleyball.
Not many people can say that. It's tough to do.
What else? I feel like I definitely have.
Do you have any baseball genes in you from your dad?
I would love to play baseball.
Or softball?
Well, yeah. I always say that I would rather play baseball though, because why are the bases closer together in softball? Like, I would just play the real thing. Like,
it's true.
I also hate pitching. I hate softball pitching. I think it's terrible. I just don't like it. Why wouldn't you pitch normally?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know.
It's also so hard. Like, I don't know how you let go at the right time. If I try to do a softball pitch, it just flies up in the air. So.
I mean, hey, softball tryouts are this spring. Yeah. Maybe.
My pop-up's the coach.
Maybe we see Elyse Wenner have a softball career.
Maybe.
So that's all we have for today. I want to thank Elyse for coming in. Really appreciate it. And also take a quick shout out to our sponsor, Amada Senior Care. They really help us out. I wouldn't be able to do this without them. They're a great company, and you guys should check them out. Also, thank you to the creators, Xander Blickley, Talia Tottenball, and producers Gabe Chase and Jake Barnett. Thank you guys.